as far as the door, you've got your deadbolt there.
Okay.
This is your outside screen door, and that's a handle for it.
Oh.
If you wanted to have this door open and this door closed so bugs can't get in.
Okay.
And there's your handle.
Awesome.
All right. So, safety talk first.
Okay.
Fire extinguisher. The joke is it's rated for 1/2 a fire. It's a 1 fire extinguisher. I tell people go to Walmart, get a larger one because it'll clip in there. And then, like a smoke detector, because you got one of those, this is a propane detector.
Okay.
So this is going to make a loud noise. We'll do it again in a second.
Okay.
If it beeps slowly, it's telling you it's running out of battery, kind of like a smoke detector does. So once every 6 seconds, if it beeps, it's saying, hey, I'm running out of battery. But it doesn't have a little battery in it. It's running off of your 12 volt up front.
Oh, okay.
So that means that somehow, maybe you accidentally forgot to turn that disconnect back on, and it's disconnected. Maybe it just hasn't been plugged in a while, but it's telling you, hey,
there's something wrong with it.
There's something, yeah, I'm not getting battery, so I need to be charged. But if it beeps quickly, we'll treat it like a fire. We'll say, hey, there's probably gas in here somewhere that it's smelling. You'll get out, leave the door open, turn the propane off up front, call someone to do a leak test.
Okay.
Before, though, we get too riled up, I do tell people, and I'm skipping a little bit, I tell people, make sure you didn't accidentally turn your stove on light, because it's pumping out propane right now. And I've done that even testing these, so it happens. Just put your doors open, turn it off, turn your doors open, turn the propane off, let it air out a little bit, and then you're fine.
Okay.
Try it again and make sure there isn't a real leak, but this could be a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially pets and kids or whatever. Guests, who knows. So, here's our main control panel. So, slide room operation. Alright, you got 2 slide rooms. You just run it in.
Okay.
And it's going to tell us when to stop. You cannot run this in too far. You can't accidentally hit the counter.
Okay.
Pretty cool. It's going to give us a sound. As soon as it starts grinding the gears, we stop. Oh, okay, never mind. So this one doesn't even have that. It literally just goes, oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. So right there, it's telling me, hey, don't run it anymore.
Okay.
So I'm good. And now I run it back out. Obviously, best thing to do is walk outside, make sure there's, room to run it out. All of that. The slide room over here is a different type of slide room. It's called a Schwintek, and it uses 2 motors working in tandem because this is the heavier side with all your kitchen stuff and everything. So it's using a heavier duty. It's a really good product. However, you have to use it correctly. And what that means is when you run it out, you have to run it all the way out or all the way in. Kind of like I did there. But on this one, if I ran it halfway out and you saw I was going to hit a tree, I could stop it.
Okay.
On this one, you want to run it all the way out and all the way in. The main reason is you got 2 motors, and if you do it once or twice, not a big deal. But if you do it like over years of use and you stop it randomly, one day one of those motors is going to get 1 millimeter ahead or behind the other.
Okay.
And next time you use it, they'll be off a little bit more and a little bit more, and eventually you'll have to take it in to get serviced.
Okay.
Okay. So, but it won't do that as long as we use it correctly, which is just all the way in, all the way out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you guys step over there, and it's just the same operation. So I'm gonna slide in. Hear how it sounds different? It's got that motor whine. That's a Schwintek. So at this point, I just need to make sure I run it all the way in one direction and I don't stop. And it'll let me know again when it's done by doing that little motor whine again. And it stops right there.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm going to run it out.
It's just a second.
Yep, just right there. There we go.
Awesome.
All right. So, like I said, it's a whole lot of... It's easy. It's just a whole lot of easy things, right? Now, your awning. I'm going to have you guys do this one. Okay. So, someone come on over here. Awning extend. Go ahead and hit extend for me. And it was raining, so it just dumped a bunch of water on me.
Oh, no.
All right, there is such a thing as running it out too far, which is what, keep going, which is why I'm having you do it now in front of me.
Okay.
No, just keep running out.
Okay.
You're not gonna do it incorrectly. All right, so go in a little bit further, a little bit more. So now there is a flap that'll hang down, but it's wet right now, so
Okay.
it's sticking up there.
Okay.
So we got a little bit of wind, so
Okay.
we'll run it back in a second. But if, there goes that flap right there. It's
Oh, I
trying to
see
come
it.
down. There you
Okay.
go. It's
Okay.
hanging down. So you see how you can see the metal, right?
Yeah.
And actually, let me jump up in here. I want to see what my lights are. My awning light is that? Okay, that's the run light up here.
Okay.
Okay, so if you see how if that tube ran and it ran that metal all the way over, the motors in here aren't strong enough to kick that tube back up over the fabric.
Okay.
So if you ran it out another like full 2 rotations over and that tube was sitting on top of the fabric,
Oh.
you'd have to get someone on a ladder to kick it back that 1 or 2 turns while
Okay.
you push the button.
Can I take it out farther than this? Like, if I take it out farther, will it keep it from flapping as much?
No, it's just doing that because there's a lot of wind right
Okay,
now.
okay.
So this is about where you want to run it. That's
Okay.
what I'm telling you. You don't want to run it out too far past this.
Okay.
You can do a little bit more, but this is a good place to
Okay.
stop.
Okay.
Okay?
And then
and that's about it.
take it back in.
Go ahead and roll it back in. And this awning is neat. It's one of the fast awnings that rolls in pretty quickly. It's got a stronger motor than a lot of our other units do.
Okay. Cool.
And it